Here are some tips for answering, revising, and editing questions on the STAAR test. Tip number 1, don't bother reading the entire text selection on an editing and revising question. You only need to reference that part of the text that the question is asking about. You do want to highlight the sentence or sentences the question asks about. This is tip number 2. Tip number 3, delete useless modifiers. Some questions are asking you to revise a sentence that has many useless describing words. Hardly, ever, never, sometimes, maybe. Like, we hardly ever never go to the movies anymore. You don't need all those describers, so choose the answer that deletes the useless modifiers. Tip number 4, use the dictionary. Use the dictionary for spelling questions. Use the dictionary for definition questions. And use the dictionary for verb questions. Tip number 5, keep it short and simple. Many editing and revising questions ask you to combine 2 sentences or to choose the best way to rewrite a sentence. Almost always, the correct answer is the shortest answer. So simply look at all the answer choices, and the shortest answer that is a complete sentence is almost always the correct answer. Tip number 6, if the question talks about unclear and clarify, change the pronoun to a specific noun. Unclear and clarify are talking about the antecedent of a pronoun. He, she, me, we, you. And if the question talks about unclear and clarify, we don't know who that pronoun is talking about. So choose the answer that changes the pronoun to a specific noun. Tip number 7, make it look the same. Some sentences have lists of things: playing video games, bowling, watching movies. If the sentence has a list of things, you want the end of the sentence to look the same, the end of the word to look the same. You wouldn't say we played video games, went bowling, and we were watching movies. No, you want the end, ing, 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 to look the same. Number 8, sometimes you just have to think about every answer choice and try each answer choice in place of what the text has. Use these tips to help answer editing and revising questions.